Hey guys, what's up? And Merry Christmas! Today I'm going to show you guys how to build 3 Christmas trees, starting from easy, getting to medium, and then hard. Let's get into it. This tree has literally been in production in the Lego company since 1985. It says it right down there, but y'all probably can't see that. But this tree honestly doesn't look that great, and it can hardly fit any presents under it. So Santa's going to have to get a little bit creative here. On to our next one. Here's our next Christmas tree that I'm going to show you all how to build. The very first thing you're going to start with building these Christmas trees is a cylinder base like this. And next, the bottom of the tree needs to be the widest. So I built this structure. It honestly kind of looks like a snowflake, but I built it out of dozens of these pieces. So you're going to make it look kind of like a snowflake, but it kind of looks like a square too if you turn it that way. But it's supposed to be a circle. And on that middle stud there, you're going to place the base down and it'll look like this. Then to continue the trunk, you're going to add another one of these studs in the same color, and then you're going to build this monstrosity. So once again, same L-shaped pieces to kind of a circle shape, but recognizing that, you know, each Christmas tree is a little different. It's not supposed to be perfect, but you stack it on there, turn it around, like turn it however you'd like it to look. Looks great. Next level will require the same stud piece there as the trunk. And then you're going to build this one. You're starting to make this circle a little bit thinner. Once again, just built out of these pieces, which I think looks really good in a super simple design. And once again, just adjust it to make sure it fits nicely and there's no gaps in the Christmas tree, because I feel like that looks weird. If you're like decorating the tree, you know what it's like. Add another trunk. And then this one's interesting. This one only takes 3 of these pieces. They're kind of, from a top view, they look like a circle, but it's honestly kind of like a set of stairs. It just goes right on top there to continue the tree. And we're getting close. Once again, more trunk. These 2 here that create that. Put there, make it look nice. It's getting taller. It's getting some height. And to finish off the tree itself, add the final piece of trunk and a 1x1 in the same color green. It goes right on the top there. And that creates a nice platform for our star. And to finish off our Christmas tree, we need a star. So for this tree, I used a Ninjago shuriken or ninja star attached to a clip, mainly because I think the gold looks nice and it just fits really good on the top. And now we have to decorate the Christmas tree. To decorate our tree, I brought in some flower 1x1 pieces to represent the ornaments. And so I'm gonna decorate it now. There we are. Looks a little bit better, but let's see how many presents it can fit under the tree. So we got a couple here. All right, we're already beating the other little dinky Christmas tree. It still doesn't fit too many. Let's see the third and final Christmas tree. This Christmas tree is giant compared to a minifigure, and it looks really good. I'm gonna show you guys how to build it now. Just like the first and second Christmas tree, we're gonna want a good base to start on with. This one's a little bit bigger than the previous one because this is a bigger tree, and we've got this nice trunk color to work with. I actually really like this dark tan color. Next, I'll take it a little slower, but this is the first layer of the tree. And so what I used to build it were snot bricks or studs not on top. So these little, I guess, olive green or whatever they're called, not olive green, but these green bricks here. And I use these like curved stem pieces to attach these fronds to create the actual foliage. And then this will go right on the base here. And then I attached 3 of these trunk pieces there to keep our foundation going. Next is going to be kind of the same exact thing. It's just a little bit thinner because that's how Christmas trees go. They start out a little fat at the bottom and then they get thinner towards the top. And so similar brick usage here. I built a bunch of these pieces and attached them on all sorts of weird angles to create this round effect. And then these stems are being utilized. Once again, I just pushed them within the stud a little further so they could, I guess, look once again thinner. And it looks really good. And these studs here have a hole in them so you can attach these pieces just like that. And I only used, I think, 2 of these leaf pieces per 3 stemmed plants here. Once again, we'll stick that on there and then attach this one on the top. We're getting there. We're getting there. The next one's a little fun too because, you know, once again, each one of these is a little different. This one I use these bracket pieces so I could still capture that circular angle, still using the green curved pieces and using similar pieces we've used in the previous rows. And this one will go right on top, making this taller than a minifigure. And we're still going. For the next row, it's a little bit more simple. We cut out the snot bricks with the curved stick piece. And so now it's just the 3 stemmed plant pieces on all 4 sides. And it does a nice job of getting it round. And the trunk pieces are underneath. So we're gonna keep building it higher and higher. And the leaf pieces are attached by 1 pieces that look like this because they have this hole in it and it can attach through the stem. Continuing upward, we have this layer, once again, even smaller. I just used a snot brick in black facing all 4 directions. This is a powerful brick that I love to use because you can put pieces on all sides. This one I used all 3 of the stems and put leaves on all of them to give it a super full look. Because we're getting to the top, I don't want there to be an ugly gap. Nearing the top of our tree, we're left with a stud here. I built this structure using these leaf pieces and a couple of variety of pieces. So I used this 1 little guy with a stick, flipping the leaves upside down, stacking them, and then using this stick piece to set up where we'll put the star, and that just sticks on top there. The next section you need to build, it looks like a flower bouquet that's green, but I used 3 of the 3 stemmed plant pieces that we used throughout the tree, stuck them on top of each other, and on each of the stems I attached a leaf with the 1 stud, and it creates the tip of the tree. So we'll put it on the top here. Hopefully yours doesn't break like mine just did, but it creates a nice pointed Christmas tree. And to finish off this wonderful Christmas tree, I've used this snowflake as a star with some gold studs with the hole in it. And this rests just on top. And it really just is such a tall Christmas tree. And now that this Christmas tree is done, we're gonna decorate it. And there we are. Looks a lot better now with some ornaments on it. And now, what would a Christmas tree be without some Christmas presents underneath? So this Christmas tree can hold a lot of presents, I would say, and it looks good with a lot as well. It reminds me of a city, town center Christmas tree you'd probably see in like a small town, but there it goes. And it looks amazing like that. So thank you guys so much for watching these 3 Christmas tree videos. We started with the tiny 1-piece tree, and then we went up to the middle tree, and now we have this wonderful Christmas tree. So those are 3 simple Christmas tree builds that you can build for your Christmas Lego display. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to have a wonderful Merry Christmas, and remember why we celebrate it with the birth of Jesus Christ. And we'll see you guys next week.